Buenos Dias Gunners Collective TV. Back at it? You already know. Like a torta with some snack cabbage. Bye up. Bye up. Let's get to this intro. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, why don't you go ahead and do that? Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that the guns stay kicking. I appreciate the support. So yesterday, I did a video, right? Chill called me out. He wants to wrestle, right? He wants to thumb wrestle, slap box. I don't know what pencil pop. I don't know what he wants to do, right? He wants to get in the boxing ring. He wants to do a celebrity death match, right? Celebrity boxing match by two guys who ain't celebrities. And I guess he is in his own mind. And that's cool, man. You know, if he wants to shine, he could have the shine. You could have all the shine. Here, hey, you could have all that Diddy oil. That's you, right? I don't want none of that. I don't want nothing to do with that. But I wasn't turning down no fade, right? And so I made this video yesterday. And I said in the video, it's crazy because I got a lot of different comments. People are like, just take the fade. You're scared. You're bowing down. I ain't never turned shit down. I didn't turn it down. What I simply said was, if we are going to do this, then call me. Call on Tyrone, right? You can call. And we got to discuss it. Let's discuss something, right? Let me know exactly what you're trying to do, when you want to do it, how we're going to do it, where we're going to do it. I need the 5 W's answered. Where, why, when, how, whatever, right? And we would talk it out. We would talk it out and discuss it and come to some type of understanding that if we're going to box and no celebrity boxing match, but if we're just going to box, whether it be in a backyard or in an arena, then I want to make sure it's lucrative for both of us, because basically that's what it's all about, making some money, getting some views and all that. I know what it's about, man. You can't bullshit a bullshitter, right? And so we'll do that. And we know through several videos that I have talked to Chill on the phone in the past. So he does have my phone number. In fact, he called me. I called him, right? I have his phone number, but hey, I'm not the one issuing challenges. I'm not the one calling people out wanting to celebrity box them. And I'm not the one who has a bone to pick or is even tripping off Chill at all. I'm not mad at him whatsoever. He's made several videos, called me out of my name, made accusations, talked about even some of my family issues, things that he's just spoke on, right? For, I guess it's public information, so you could talk about whatever. And I agree. Whatever's out there is out there. But he's had his opinion, and it's his opinion. Can't knock a man for their opinion, right? But he said some derogatory things about me, and I've said some shit about him in the past. So a tit for tat, right? I did disrespect him, and he disrespected me right on back. But I'm not mad at it, because it is what it is. I'm a grown man, and words ain't hurting me like that. So he does have my number. We talked. So I said yesterday in a video, if Chill really wanted to do all this, he'd call me. And guess what? Guess what? Right? Hey, I got to keep it respectful, man. That dude is a real one, right? Guess what? Exactly what I expected. You know, I wouldn't expect nothing less from Chill. Like, I've never thought that he wasn't a real one. I never thought that he wasn't a real man. I never thought that, you know, he didn't, you know, strive hard and not get write-ups to get out of prison. I never, you know, belittled him or called him out of his name as far as, you know, the time he done or nothing like that. I never questioned any of that, right? So what I expected happened, right? And like I said, all I needed was a phone call to get on the same page. So I'm bringing you guys some breaking news, right? Just as I suspected, nobody called me. I knew he wasn't going to pick up the phone and call me, man. I knew he wasn't going to reach out to me. I knew none of that was going to happen. I knew that the video that was made was just for views. It was just something to throw out there in the atmosphere, man, to get a view off my name. I knew it, right? No, I waited. Wasn't no phone call. Let me see. I just got a text message. It could be. Nope. It's a bitch, right? I never received, and I'm kidding, man. But there was never no phone calls, no text messages, no DMs, no WhatsApps, no nothing. Zero. Exactly what I expected. I told you guys, man. So now everything has changed. Now the ball's in my court. Toss, 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 right? Double dribble. And now I'm not going to call him. I'm not the one making videos about let's fight, let's box. It's not personal. It seems very personal. When you call a man out, it's personal, bro. If you have no willings and dealings with an individual, we don't do nothing on the professional level together. We don't work together. We don't chop it up and converse. We don't do nothing together besides maybe using each other's pictures on a social media on a video, right? Other than that, we don't do no business together. So, right, there's no reason for me to call you because I'm not upset. You're upset, and it seems very personal. Now, Chill's made videos saying it's not personal. I don't have a personal thing against, but it seemed like when I used to make videos in the past, he'd always leave a comment calling me fucking something, just disrespecting me right off the top. And I'd be like, damn, bro, if you don't agree, you don't agree, but you ain't got to say all that. But I guess that's how he was feeling, right? I can't make a man feel a certain way. I can't stop him from being him, and he can't stop me from being me. That's most definitely right. But he called me out, and he says he wanted to fight, and it wasn't personal. And all I said was, hey, bro, well, give me a phone call. Let me know. Give me the details. Like, you can't just say you want to fight, and then it never happens. Like, I'm willing to take that, but I need to know what, and I need to, and look, let's be real. I'm the A side, homie. You're the B side, cuz, and that's just the way it is, bro. Even if you think it's a celebrity, bro, no one knows you and everyone knows me. I'm not boasting or bragging. It's the truth. Come on now, man. That's why you use me to get, views for your content, and I don't use you. That's it. Other than these couple videos, just because I'm responding. But on the normal, I don't care what Chill got going on, man. More power to him. I hope he fucking wins, right? But not in the boxing match, but I hope he wins. But I'm here to tell you guys, man, now that the ball is in my court, I'm not going to call him. I ain't got the issue. I'm waiting on his call. And I'm also not probably going to take the fade anymore, right? Unless I get a big old chunk of money. Because, see, it's not a pride thing to me. I'm proud. I'm a proud person regardless. And like I said, there's nothing personal with me and this guy. There's nothing he has said that really made me upset, right? It's not because there's truth to it, because if there was truth to it, I'd be mad. It's because it's so much untruth, twisted bullshit. He's the one that made 24, 25 videos about myself for Dubs. He's the one that wants to try to check people's fucking prison paperwork. He's the one that's like tripping. Like, it's crazy. What are you gaining? What are you gaining out of it? You don't get extra points. You got 19 points. It's 19 points. You're not going to get 21, 22 points. Like, you don't gain no points, no medals of honor, no, you're going to, the people that are in there supporting you, they hate you just as much as they hate me. They just, right now, I'm the target, so that's just how it is. But later on, man, I can manipulate them and twist them up too and have them saying bad things about you. I could have lied and said you called me and screamed and yelled, but I'm going to keep it real. You didn't never call me. I never received a phone call, so that tells me you're not serious. So that means now I got to speak minds. It just ain't going to happen then. Whatever. Sorry, community, man, that wanted to see it. And I know 99% of you people that out there, you wanted to see me get beat up, right? Or you wanted to see me win. It's one or the other, right? You're probably never going to get to see nothing because this man never picked up a phone to set it up. So that's that. His deadline is done. I mean, if he calls me today, cool. Maybe, just maybe, we could discuss it. But I mean, it is what it is. I made the video over 24 hours ago, and I said, hey, man, give me a call. Let's set it up. And he didn't. So that's that. Okay, we'll leave that at that. It's the last video I'm going to do speaking on this situation, unless he does make that phone call within the next hour or two, and we can bring you guys some breaking news. But other than that, it's not even that serious. And breaking news of what? 2 fucking YouTubers fucking throwing chingazos? Who cares, man? It really ain't that serious. And like I said, and if we did fight on the A side, man, I want the majority of the money. It's my name that gets you the views, right? You can't expect to go 50-50. You don't like 50-50 yards, remember? No, 70-30, I think is about right. Right? But we'll discuss all that if you ever call me. Anyways, with that being said, I just wanted to bring you guys the update on the fight that's probably never going to be. This shit happens all the time on social media. People are quick to want to fight. They want to call people out. I ain't got no personal beef with you, but I want to box with you. Next thing you know, it's going to be like for charity. Right? No. None of that. Man, if we're going to do something, if we're going to put hands on each other, if two grown men are going to fight over God knows what, right? I'm going to need to get my money out of the issue, bro. Just like you want, right? But I'm going to need to get more than you because I'm more popular than you. I'm more hated than you. I'm more liked than you. I'm more everything than you. So, no disrespect, but it's real. Hey, what did Canelo say? No fucking no, man. No fucking me. No fucking me. No, right? I need 200 million, Jake. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. But look, I know everything ain't about money, but remember, this is the man that must feel disrespected, not personally, but feels some type of way that he wants to fight me. You don't just come out of your ass with, hey, let's box, right? I'm not a boxer. I'm not even semi-professional. I'm none of that. I'm just a content creator, man. That's probably never really said too much about you other than one time when I was a little faded and I thought you dissed me, so I dissed you, right? Because I was pretty flabbergasted. That's a big word, man. Can you spell it? That's a big word. Don't do the Floyd Mayweather can't read and spell, right? But this is a situation where I was in the wrong and I admitted my wrong. Like, man, I should never said that about Chill, right? He didn't disrespect me. I shouldn't have disrespected him. We had a phone conversation. I apologized. Like, man, my bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? The trolls and all that, they got to me. They manipulated the situation. And that's what they do. They get a kick out of it, right? My man didn't want to take an apology. No, he didn't want to fight though. He just wanted to make video after video after video after video after video. And then now when he's like running out of ideas, content creating ideas, now all of a sudden it's like, well, let's box. Nothing personal. I ain't got no personal issue with you, but I want to box. Nah, you definitely got something personal against me, man. Me and Dubs, you got something personal against us, bro. And I think it was, I don't even think it was the disrespect. Because it wasn't that bad. I might have called you a bitch or something. My bad. You called me much worse, right? But it was the fact that you just can't get over the fact that you were at CMC. Look, bro, I say it in all my videos. Prison is prison. I don't give a fuck what yard you were on. Care if it was an SY yard, an active yard, GP yard. Prison is prison. Motherfuckers getting off on every yard, right? So just because you were on a yard that CDCR claims is a soft or safe yard, the yard where they sent what's his name? Danny Masterson, right? And all these other weirdos, just because they consider it a soft yard doesn't automatically make you a soft person. You could be a hard person in a soft situation, or you could be a soft person in a hard situation. Now, I never said you were soft. I just said that you did the majority of your time there. And we all know, anyone who's been locked up, that's considered a programming yard. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with it. You was programming, brother. Shit. I ain't mad at you. You got out. You got to be around your family. That's a beautiful thing. Look, man, I'm not trying to soften and act nice to this guy because I'm scared or something, because I'm not. I'm just waiting on a phone call. It's right here. It's dirty, but it's right here. It works too. Motherfucker works. Look. Just turned on, right? So he has my number. I'm waiting. Like I said, the deadline's almost passed, man. And if you don't call me, then the fight's probably not going to take place. I'm not going out of my way to set shit up and put shit in motion, man, with a man that I don't hate or I don't have a problem with, because I don't have a problem with Chill, man. He seems to have a problem with me and those around me. And it's unfortunate that, the man that I once thought he was, that I respected, that I was like, man, I started to notice a shift in his content. I started to notice he was getting a little bit more derogatory towards the Mexican side of things, a little bit more pro-black on certain things, which, I mean, to each your own, man. Support your people, your culture, love it, right? But you ain't got to knock another person's people down to make yours better, right? And there's a lot of people that respect Chill. Like, he's always kept it, like, he puts those glasses on and it seems like he's more intelligent than others and he keeps it real. And I respect that, like this content. But, bro, all that talking shit about people continuously, you're just turning it into a troll channel. Pretty much what you're doing. It's crazy. Anyways, with that being said, he never gave me a phone call, never called me. So I guess the fight was just a video to do, call me out, try to make me look bad, because he expected me to decline it or not do a video on it or not say anything. But I did, right? I finally responded. I told you guys, man, I've changed, man. There's things I'm tired of all these fools talking shit and all that. I'm gonna let it be known. So I was willing to accept and all that. And I know people are like, no, you aren't. You're a sucker gun. Think what you want. Remember, I'm the only one whose picture is on this motherfucking video right now who has actually pulled up and did that. You know what I mean? So, hey, fool me once, I'll fool you twice. It is what it is. Anyways, with that being said, man, all right, we'll reiterate. Chill never called me, so the fight's never going to happen. It just is what it is. Benson, man, I tried, guys. In fact, I didn't even try. I didn't have to. He should have tried. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I truly believe in. And that's just telling you guys what it is, man. You know, did the phone just ring? Nope. Sure didn't.